General Psychology, Joshua P. Tamundong, JK College, PFA. This is my presentation. Biological Foundation of Behavior, Week 2. What are biological factors of behaviors? Biological factors include genetic influence, brain chemistry, hormones, levels, nutrition, and gender. Here is a closer look of nutrition and gender and how they affect development. Biological basis of behavior. Biological basis of behavior helps in identify the interrelation between biological behavior and mental process. This study focused on the function of the brain and nervous system. Neurons and the nervous system. What is nervous system? The organized network of nerves, tissues, and the body include the central nervous system, the brain, and spinal cord, the peripheral nervous system nerves that extend from the spinal cord to the rest of the body, and other nerves tissues. What is neurons? Neurons, also known as nerve cell, send and receive signals from your brain. While neurons have a lot in common with other type of cells, they structurally and functionally unique. Part of neuron, cell body, also known as a soma. The cell body is the core body, is the core section of the neuron. The cell body contains genetic information, maintains the neuron structure, and provides energy to drive activities. Axon. An axon is a long tail-like structure. It joins the cell body at a specialized junction called the axon. Hillock many axons are insulated with a fatty substance called myelin. Myelin helps axon to conduct an electrical signal. Dendrites are fibrous roots that branch out from the cell body. Like antennae, dendrites receive and process signal from axons of other neurons. Neurons can have more than one set of dendrites known as dendritic trees. Type of neurons. Multipolar neurons. These neurons have a single axon and symmetrical dendrites that extend from it. This is the most common form of neurons in the central nervous system. Unipolar neurons usually only found in invertebrate species. These neurons have a single axon. Bipolar neurons. Bipolar neurons have a two extension. Extension extending from the cell body. At the end of one side is the axon and the dendrites are on the other side. This type of neurons are mostly found in the retina of the eyes, but they can also be found in part of the nervous system that helps the nose and ear functions. Pyramidal neurons. These neurons have a one axon but several dendrites to form a pyramid-type shape. These are the largest neuron cells and are mostly found in the cortex. The cortex is the part of the brain responsible for conscious thought. Purkinje neurons. Purkinje neurons have multiple dendrites that fan out from the cell body. These neurons are inhibitory neurons, meaning they release neurotransmitters that keep out neurons from firing. Neurons in the three broad types. Sensory neurons are triggered by physical and chemical input from your environment. Sound, touch, heat, and light are physical inputs. Smell and taste are chemical input. Motor neurons play a role in movement, including voluntary and involuntary movements. These neurons allow the brain and spinal cord to communicate with muscle organs and glands all over the body. There are two of motor neurons, lower and upper. Lower motor neurons carry signal from the spinal cord to the smooth muscle in skeletal muscles. Upper motor neurons carry signal between your brain and spinal cord. Interneurons are neural intermediaries found in your brain and spinal cord. They're the most common type of neurons. They pass signal from sensory neurons and other interneurons to motor neurons and other interneurons. Endocrine system and hormones. What is endocrine system? The endocrine system is made up of glands that make hormones. Hormones are the body's chemical messengers. They carry information and instruction from one set of cells to another. The endocrine system influences almost every cell's organ and function of our bodies. What are the parts of the endocrine system? Hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is in the lower central part of the brain. It links the endocrine system and nervous system. Nerve cells in the hypothalamus make chemicals that control the release of hormones secreted from the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is the base of the brain and is no bigger than a pie. Despite its small size, and pituitary is often called the master gland, and the hormones it makes control many other endocrine glands. Thyroid. The thyroid is in the front part of the lower neck. It's shaped like a bow tie or butterfly. There's hormones control the rate at which cells burn fuels from food to make energy. Parathyroids. Attached to the thyroids are four tiny glands that works together, called the parathyroids. They release parathyroid hormones, which controls the level of calcium in the blood with the help of calcitonin, which the thyroid makes. Adrenal glands. There's two triangular adrenal glands sit on top of each kidney. The adrenal glands have two parts, adrenal cortex and adrenal medulla. Pineal. The pineal body, also called the pineal gland, is in the middle of the brain. It secretes melatonin of hormones that may help regulate when you sleep at night and when you wake in the morning. Reproductive glands. The gonads are the main source of sex hormones. Most people don't realize it, but both guys and girls have gonads. Pancreas. The pancreas makes insulin and glucagon, which are hormones that control the level of glucose or sugar in the blood. What is the function of the hormones? Hormones are the body's chemicals, messengers sending signals into bloodstream and tissues. Hormones work slowly over time and affect many different processes, including growth and development, metabolism, how your body gets energy from the foods you eat, sexual function, reproduction, and mood. Brain structure and functions. Overview. The brain is an amazing three-pound organ that controls all functions of the body, interprets information from the outside world, and embodies the essence of the mind and soul. Intelligence, creativity, emotion, and memory are a few of many things governed by the brain. Protect within the skull. The brain is composed of the cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. The brain has three main parts. Cerebrum is the larger part of the brain and is composed of right and left hemisphere. It performs higher function like interpreting, touch, vision, and hearing, as well as speech, reasoning, emotions, learning, and fine control of movement. Cerebellum is located under the cerebrum. Its function is to coordinate muscle movement, maintain posture, and balance. Brainstem act as a relay center connecting the cerebrum and cerebellum to the spinal cord. Its purpose many automatic functions such as breathing, heart rate, body temperature, wake and sleep cycle, digestion, sneezing, coughing, vomiting, and swallowing. What are the 6 most important parts of the brain? The brain is divided into main functional sections called lobes. Their sections or brain lobes are called the frontal lobe, temporal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. What are the 7 functions of the brain? 1. Touch and decision. 2. Memories and emotion. 3. Movement, balance and coordination. 4. Perception and various sensations, including pain. 5. Automatic behavior such as breathing, heart rate, sleep, and temperature control. 6. Regulation of organ functions. 7. Speech and language functions. Why is it important to study brain structure? Studying the nervous system advances understanding of our basic biology and body functions. Knowing how think typically works can help shed light on what may happen when there are problems. It can help researchers find ways to prevent or treat problems that affect the brain, nervous system, and the body.